Okay, so let's talk about the power of touch, massage, and body work. So, um, typically we think of, we generally use the term massage. Massage is for a specific type of body work, Swedish massage. And there's literally thousands of types of body work out there. But for simplicity's sake, we use the term massage and body work. It's been used since the beginning of time. Touch has always had a role in healing. They've found ancient carvings and pictures showing, hands-on healing since really the beginning of time. In Egypt, Greece, India, China, by the Hebrews, the yogis of India, again, may have started this, probably started this, and then it kind of went throughout the rest of the world. Um, uh, Always, healing with touch was typically seen as a religious or spiritual healing. Um, and then, once we got the split of mind body medicine, touch a lot of times was excluded. Um, in mind body medicine, again, touch is a very critical aspect of health. And it's based upon the intention of the giver. In the last video, we talked about the heart chakra connected to the chakra in our hands. So, touch really has to come in terms of massage and body work, it really needs to come from a loving intention. Um, Again, we'll talk about a couple of these, but there's literally thousands of different types. Um, we'll go through a few of these, and they've done a lot of research on this, and it's just good for you. That's all. I know it's expensive. It's 60 to $100 for a session. Um, that's why I like to recommend that learn how to do it. Learn how to you can spend a weekend taking a quick massage, with you and your partner, and you can learn how to give a quick, pretty effective massage. It's not going to be a professional one, but you can do it. Learn how to do it in a weekend, really, and it feels so good, especially for children. Infant massage is wonderful. They found that in premature babies, infant massage actually helped them grow quicker. They found that children that receive massage seem to have stronger performances on academic tests, things like that. So we'll talk about a few of these. Again, feel free to read through this. I'm not going to read through this line by line, but usually what we talk about massage, what we're talking about is Swedish massage. And this is kind of more based in Western medicine because it's based on very much based in Western medicine. It's based on the muscular system. And that's why this is much more accepted in terms of Western medicine than some of the other stuff that we're going to talk about. But this is usually what you think about is massage. Sometimes they'll use a technique called draping, or they'll put people have different levels of comfortability, when they're getting a massage. I do like to get a massage. I personally keep my underwear on. I don't know. Some people need to be free, I guess. I don't know. But, they try and keep modesty an issue. So this is pretty cool. There's something called Rolfing, and it's based on something called, I don't have it, I should have this written up here. It's called myofascial release. And the fascial system, I'm going to try and spell this, FASCIAL, I think that's it, fascial system. Please look that up. I'll try and post something about that as well. The fascial system is basically a system that connects all the tissues in the body. And this is essentially what Rolfing does. Any type of pain technique, chronic pain issues that you're having, any type of what they refer to as structural manipulation. So anytime your like posture is off for muscular reasons or things like that, usually it's a session of 10 sessions, and it can get a little pricey. But when the alternative is surgery or just taking pain medication, this can be pretty helpful for a lot of people. So you can check out a video for all these. There's videos for all these. Just go to YouTube and search for Rolfing, and you'll find some pretty cool demonstrations. This is something I do not know much about, to be honest with you. Feel free to read through this, and if you want, you can kind of check out this a little bit more on your own. I don't know anybody that practices that. Reiki, I've never done this. I've never had a session, but I know people that have that really enjoy it. And it's essentially, we talked about the shamanism and the perennial philosophy and the use of energy as a healing mechanism. And this is just another way of doing that. And what they're doing is using healing energy, and they're transmitting the healing energy from the practitioner to the person. And it's based on the chakras. They call it chakra balancing sometimes. But it comes out of Japan, and it's essentially a combination of Christianity and Japanese version of acupuncture. Rei meaning God's wisdom or higher power, and Ki, which is their version of Qi, the Japanese version of Qi. So Reiki is spiritually guided life force energy, and again, it's a spiritual treatment. That's pretty much it. Again, I've never tried this one personally. I know people that really enjoy it, and then some people just don't get into it. They try it and they just couldn't do it. They just don't. They prefer other things. So again, this is another one that you can Google or you check out on YouTube, and you'll find plenty of videos of Reiki practitioners. This is what I studied, Shiatsu. So Shiatsu massage is based off of Chinese medicine. It's based off of acupuncture, and you're instead of using needles to manipulate the energy, you use your hands, you use your elbows, you use stretching techniques. That picture in the middle, that stretch, that's actually that's usually associated with Thai yoga massage. Thai yoga massage is very similar to Shiatsu, but technically they are different. It's always performed with the recipient fully clothed on the ground, on a mat on the ground, and then the Shiatsu practitioner will use pressure from their hands, from the balls of their hands or their knuckles, their fingers, their elbows, their feet. Sometimes they'll walk up and down on their back, and it's just to manipulate the meridian system. And it feels great. It feels wonderful. I did it for a while. I practiced for a little while. I didn't, just because I was so busy with work and school, I didn't keep up with my practice the way that I would have liked to. And I just don't feel comfortable charging people money if I don't, since I'm not, as in shape, I guess you should say. I'm not as practiced as I should be. So I just felt guilty about charging people $60, $70. But at some point I'll try and get back into it. What I'd like to do is teach people how to do self-acupressure. And if we were in, again, if I feel bad saying this, if we were in a classroom, we would be doing self-acupressure right now, or in class. Yeah, so it's pretty effective. Again, this is the kind of stuff that they just know how to do in certain parts of Asia. CST, craniosacral therapy, kind of the same idea. It's an energy-based bodywork system. And cranio for the head, sacral, the sacrum is like your tailbone. So craniosacral works essentially from your head to your tailbone, and it's the spinal cord, the spinal column. And they use very light pressure. It's about the weight of a nickel. I think I have that written up here somewhere. So it's very light pressure, 5 grams of pressure, or about the weight of a nickel. The practitioner evaluates the body's craniosacral system. So it affects like the spinal fluid, and it can help the spinal fluid move a little bit more readily. But it's really an energy-based system. And then this is just some additional information here. It's great for migraines, chronic fatigue, neck pain, back pain, scoliosis, TMJ, which is when your jaw locks up, stress, tension-related issues. So it's pretty cool, And again, a lot of these things, you don't go there once and then you're immediately cured. A lot of times you have to go for a series of sessions. And there, it's hard. As far as research is concerned, we talked a little bit about placebo-controlled clinical trials, and doctors like to see placebo-controlled clinical trials. Well, it's impossible to do a placebo-controlled or a placebo shiatsu treatment, right? So if you go to a shiatsu treatment, you're going there, and they're using the power of the placebo because it's about faith, right? And you can't really do a sham manual therapy for massage. It just doesn't work that way. But a lot of people will blame it on the placebo effect, and whatever, maybe it is, but it works. It feels really good, and one negative thing, I guess, is that it's expensive. If you can, try and get it off of your insurance, because a lot of times insurance will cover it. And another great idea, go to a massage school. Massage schools, the students will massage you, and it generally costs about 20 bucks, 30 bucks, something like that. So check out your local massage school, and you can get a really great discounted massage. Okay? And I think, oh, there's one more slide here. I'm sorry. That was it. Plenty of benefits to massage, as I said. Tension headaches, any type of headache, any type of back pain, just any type of stress-related issues. It's usually prescribed for women with breast cancer. So, but what I recommend is do it before you get sick, right? Okay? Keep yourself healthy. All right, I hope you enjoyed this. Take care.